Out of the gate, this guy probably doesn't need to know introduction if you are a fan of the Ottawa Redblacks. Very cool guy. His name is SirVincent Rogers, and he's with the offensive line of the Redblacks. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man.
Yeah? It's great to have you here. Now, we were talking off camera. You're actually injured right now.
Yes,
okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
And it's been about 6 weeks that you've been?
6 weeks since surgery. Just met with the docs on last week, so I'm hopeful to see if I can get back for the playoff run.
Because you guys do have a big game coming up this Saturday that you're pretty excited about. The Eskimos will be in town?
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely. It's pretty much a rematch of the Grey Cup from last year, but we're going to have to battle it out in the East Final.
Yeah.
And we're hopeful to get back to the Grey Cup.
Okay, yeah, and what success that you guys have had over the past couple of years. And sellouts, too. Almost every game that you guys have played at TD Place have been sold out, so congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank the fans. Our nation is great. They support us, and we really thrive off of it. So.
All right. Well, not only are you here to talk about Redblacks fever, but something very important to you. November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and you are teaming up with Sun Life. Tell us about your story about living within the world of diabetes.
Well, this is my second year teaming up with Sun Life for the diabetes campaign and the initiative. Me personally, it's affected me and my immediate family. My mom was diabetic. My brother, my dad, all three. It skipped over me for whatever reason. And I've just seen the toll it's taken over all three of them. My mom passed in 2011 from complications with diabetes. And so it's just something I was passionate about because I've seen it firsthand and what it can do. And so if we can raise awareness and kind of get people to be conscious of, you know, what they're doing and get people on the site to take the at-risk test and just see where they are, hopefully we can kind of change some of these things around.
Okay, so the site that you mentioned is sunlifekickdiabetes.ca.
Yes.
So if people go on this site, what exactly are they doing?
So you're going to go on this site and it's going to ask you a series of questions, and in the process it's going to give you a total number to show you where you are, and there's this scale, and it pretty much tells you if you're at your risk level of getting diabetes. It's a disease that should be taken serious, and it just shows you where you are. And if you see that number, it could possibly spark something, and it makes you want to work out more or be more conscious of what you're putting in your body. And so we think it's a good deal for everybody to get on and take the at-risk test.
So your family members now, was it type 1 or 2 diabetes that
Well, it was type 2. Neither was born with it. It was something that developed as a result of maybe eating habits, or could be hereditary. It's kind of hard to tell, but just the complications that come along with it and just seeing the toll that it takes on a person's life, it's the reason why I've teamed up with Sun Life.
Now, having been an athlete for as many years as you have, would you say that might be one of the reasons why diabetes has stayed out of your life?
Well, I can't say for sure, but I would guess that's probably helped me over the years. I've been active with sports probably since age 10 or 11, and probably because my eating habits before were never probably as good as they are now, and so I would say, yeah, probably being active probably helped me over the years.
Yeah, it's probably one of the major reasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How much would you work out? Because obviously being a CFL professional, how many hours are you in the gym?
Man, it's constant. I don't know if I can give you a certain amount of time, but we have to be diligent in what we do, and we really have to be committed to our craft, and we have to put the time in. That's just a part of what we do. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. You're probably in there all the time.
Absolutely.
And especially now that you're recuperating, that's probably a big part of the recuperation process.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting frustrated with it now. I kind of want to get back to the field, but just doing some rehab things and trying to make sure that I'm healthy whenever I do make an appearance back on the field. But yeah, definitely getting a bit anxious.
Now, apparently 1 in 3 Canadians is affected by diabetes.
Yes, which is a really high percentage, and which is why we're so adamant about stressing this campaign and trying to get people to get online and take the at-risk test. If you can know your risk level, then you'll probably take it more serious. A lot of people probably say, if I don't know, it's not going to affect me, but diabetes is a disease and it should be handled as such. So
taken care of.
Yes.
I know eating practices in this modern world, I guess, it's just completely out of control sometimes.
Well, it's tough. It's tough, but if you can just change a few things or start small, whether it's a little bit of exercise or changing one healthy eating habit from something bad that you've been doing, it could definitely spark a healthy lifestyle. So any little bit helps for sure.
Being an athlete, though, is it tough to stay away from bad foods?
Sometimes it depends on how you look at it. Before, I looked at it as it's like throwing wood in a furnace. You eat what you want, and you're gonna burn it up with everything you do and how active you are. But it's probably not a good concept to have.
Yeah.
I just say be conscious. Find a good balance. I mean, probably not. I don't eat perfect, but I eat better than I used to because I'm conscious of what could happen with diabetes. So. Just trying, putting the effort in to do something could probably keep you from developing a disease that could wreck your life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. When you're on the road, though, it's got to be a challenge sometimes because you're probably tired and you're working out and the stress of the game.
Yeah, we find good places to eat on the road. Usually find some healthier choices, or might find a nice steakhouse.
Yeah.
It's always good.
That's good. So what do you think the chances are this year, man? Are we bringing home the Grey Cup or what?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't say we're not. We were close last year. It's going to be fun playing Edmonton again. Hopefully we can get there. We'll try to take care of this game, and when we get to the Grey Cup, we'll handle that then.
Yeah. So. I guess you can only take
hopeful.
it one hour at a time, right?
Yes, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful.
Well, we are so looking forward to another amazing playoff run. And, of course, the game coming up this Saturday versus the Edmonton Eskimos, and I want to see you on that field. So
I know, man.
Whatever it takes.
It will be fun if I can get back out there.
Yeah. If the coach is listening or watching, he's good to go. All right? You're good to go for sure. SirVincent Rogers of the Ottawa Redblacks. The website, one more time, is sunlifekickdiabetes.ca. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Good to see you.
Yes,
Pleasure.
Sir.